Are you my mummy?
No, I'm a mental rights activist. Hey there.
Solid. Right then, welcome to the Metal Rights Activist channel. We support equal rights for metal, so if you don't support that, please get over it.
Yeah, so that's all. This channel is going to be about us having a bit of fun, because we do enjoy the genre of music itself. And we're also going to put some effort in with the fun. I bought a book.
Just so you know, stuff's going to be serious.
Also so we can read stuff off the paper, so we can stay focused.
You could tell we're modern because we know how to read.
And
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how to write anymore. It's been too long.
I'm the one who done all the writing.
Yeah, I just use my phone like a proper millennial.
And that is what this channel is going to be about.
There'll be the odd tomfoolery in there as well. Like there's certain things that just won't make sense, but you know, it'll all be in the name of fun and entertainment. So,
Reading the script still.
yeah, we're professional like that. We've got scripts and writing and all that. Oh yes, we've always been on a bit of a vendetta to find. I don't think vendetta is the right word, but it's the word I'm going to use to find all metal from all over the world. Like we've got metal from places like, you know, most prolific Sweden, places like Norway, Denmark, this foreign land we know of called America. Don't know if anyone's ever been there before. Where else?
Do you have one from South America?
Isn't
El Nino?
There's El Nino's from Latin America. Then there's also South Africa with Cedar. Don't know of any other Africans. There's some from good old Australia, some from New Zealand. So all you New Zealanders watching, hello, doing good.
Maori metal. That's something I would love to hear.
What?
Maori metal.
That'd be good to play at a wedding. I just hire out Disturbed.
We're clearly going to get some Maori metal and make a video on it.
Flow and nice.
Right, and we also
surely someone's played Here Comes the Bride as metal. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Be interesting.
The drummers.
Megan and I've already chosen an Amaranth.
Oh,
Amaranth theme.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm going to be trying.
I'm sure everyone knows that now.
I'm going to be trying hard not to sing.
We also
so okay. Yeah, go on.
We also want to get some smaller bands some more recognition.
That's true.
Caleb has a lot of music on his thing, which some of them would be small bands.
You wouldn't believe the amount of, because being a metal rights activist, I often like to share my metal with other people. You know, you see someone, you're like, oh, that's a cool person, I'll show them some of my music. You go, check out this band, and 80% of the time I go, check out this band, and people go, who? And so I'm like, darn, whereas people have heard people like Justin Bieber, and I'm like, how did he get more recognition than these bands? To be fair, Justin Bieber's, you know, he's got music and all that, so no disrespect to people that like Justin Bieber, but you know.
But disrespect to Justin Bieber.
Exactly.
For being a bad music.
Everyone's, what was that thing I came up with the other day? Everyone's opinion is right, except for everyone's opinion who is wrong.
Yes.
Philosophical, yeah.
And now, we're thinking in between cuts here. Possible funny transition.
Possible funny transition. Cue the retarded music that we're going to probably... Is that what I can imagine this just looks really special. Like, if I wore this down the street, people would just be like...
Oh. WTF, mate?
Yeah, are you playing Fallout in real life? Where's your Varmint rifle? Where's your flobbing 10mm pistol? Where's your cryogenic grenades? Where you lost your son? You gonna go find the Institute and get your son back? Oh, guess what? Turns out he's the leader of the Institute.
So we have plans for the channel, in case you didn't know. We plan on uploading at least once a week minimum. The video will either be on a music song, or a song which we'll just review and go through the lyrics, the music video, and not get copyrighted, because we have done some research on that. And also maybe just a random video about why are we called metal right activists?
Well, you know, all the stereotypes that surround metal. Just, you know, breaking down the walls.
Yep.
Right then.
Still looking at the script.
Yeah, because, you know, when you got a camera in your face, you never remember the things that you put the order in.
It's been 5 minutes since our last cut, by the way.
Oh, that's going to be a long video. I hope the future version of us enjoys this. I just screwed up the word
But
version.
But after I cut it up.
Yeah, it's going to look... all the outtakes are going to look spectacular. So eventually we'll get better stuff. This is currently being recorded on a phone, as I assume most YouTube channels begin. That didn't even make sense, but never mind.
All the new ones would begin on a phone.
It's like most of the modern phones have an acceptable camera. Like this one, we've heard the audio already. It's not too shabby. Shabby. I feel like that's an Australian word. Oh, not too shabby, is it? Not too shabby, is it, love? So, we've got plans to get we want to get a decent camera for starters.
And get a microphone so you can have a mic here connected to the
We
camera.
want 2 microphones. It's going to be difficult with 1 microphone. Oh yeah, by the way, this is interesting.
You have the mic like set up here and just hang in there.
Yeah, just have a microphone with I wonder if microphones like that come with an extension where they can just go...
I don't think so.
That'd be interesting. Hello everyone, how's it doing?
Plan on getting some editing software, like proper stuff. Like at the moment, we're just using a simple one I found on the internet on my computer, which is right there.
Hello, Justin's computer.
With a channel there with the logo or the background I made.
Just that. Is that a steel flooring or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's metal.
Ironic humor.
Not ironic.
Oh, oh man, caught me off guard that one.
Leads into our next point. Make somewhat funny videos.
See, that's the thing. When the 2 of us are in a room, something funny's going to happen.
Or a bad pun.
Oh yeah.
Or a lot of bad puns.
Bad pun. Usually the pun's just one of us will say a pun, we won't realise it, and the other one goes, "Ah, that's funny." Either that or something funny will just happen and both of us lose it. It could be anything. Even the transition slides are just going to be something retarded. I say something Justin says, or a
25-second video of Caleb ranting on about something. I don't know, like the one transition that would have been before this scene.
Yeah, just the things I say when I'm testing out a phone's audio.
That was basically what we're doing. We're seeing how the audio came out of the mask, and yeah, that's what happened.
And yeah, it went downhill from there, and then it crashed into a tree and died.
Dark.
Always is. Just like my soul. Anyway, promote equal rights for metal.
That's going to be a common theme on this channel, because...
I reckon we're going to end up saying that at least once a video.
Well, look at our channel name. We're going to, like, when we introduce the channel, it's going to be, hey, we're the metal right activists.
We might even start a poll on, what's that site called?
Twitter, Facebook?
No. Change.org. There we go. Change.org. Give metal equal rights.
Yes, if metal wants to get married to country music, don't let it happen, because country's horrible.
It's already happened. Southern metal. Look it up. Actually, don't look it up. Spare yourselves. Just crippling depression, all that lovely stuff.
We may review a southern metal song just because we can.
Cough, cough.
They would probably give us like e-blood.
Oh, there's actually one song by Maylene and the Sons of Disaster that was, it was good, but it's the sort of song you can't listen to repeatedly. You listen to it once and you're like, I can go several months and not listen to that again.
But speaking of not listening to things, what was that about another pointless transition?
Q for nailed it. Nailed it is now spelt with a Q. And a capital full stop. And a silent semicolon.
I don't know how much of that we're going to keep on. So why we are doing this? We are doing this to promote equal rights for metal, as there is a lot of prejudice and a lot of misconceptions about metal. Like, all metal is screamo. I'm pretty sure every person who enjoys metal has heard their friend who likes crappy pop music say that at least 15 times a minute when he's talking about music. Fact.
The amount of... I remember a situation where the Matrix and myself... I was making dinner at the time, and then he came into the room saying we needed to punish someone. I was immediately curious. And apparently, the friend that we'd had over at the time said that... do you say metal is screamo?
All metal is screamo.
All metal is screamo. So we proceeded to show him 3 different styles of metal. That the first one contained no screamo. The second one contained a little bit of screamo. The third one was all screamo. And then the fourth one was actually heavy metal. Which I feel like he also mentioned. I feel like he said... something about... So that's another misconception that we'll address. That when you say you like metal, and then people go, "Oh, I don't like screamo," what they're missing is that I find that heavy metal is where you find the most screamo. Sure, there is a little bit of metal that bridges towards heavy metal that has screamo in it. Bands like, Night Rage, Threat Signal, they kind of bridge towards heavy metal. But when you get to heavy metal, you listen to it and you go, is that guitar or is that someone singing-ish?
Or dying.
Someone dying, a cat being garroted. Yeah, not even I listen to most heavy metal. There's some bridges that I jump across. I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. But for the most part, I prefer just metal, bit of melody, bit of singing, bit of everything.
We will be addressing the misconceptions and all this in a separate video, which we're probably going to write after this. But we've also started writing another video actually too for a song.
Well, in his case, writing. In my case, typing. Because can't.
Turn the
Doesn't
page.
remember how to write. It's just a second page.
But,
level up.
We also once a month or whatever, if we can or have the time to, we want to do some form of music news as well, like what's happening in the world of metal, like what albums will be coming out. We won't show any prejudice on that though. We will just go through all the metal people, because going into the next point, there is metal for everyone.
Exactly. And an interesting thing to add to that was that you'd be very surprised at all the different genres of metal there are. There are bands out there that have they've designed their own genre. They've taken aspects from other music and they've gone, what if we align that with metal and make our own thing?
Like CVT, with the video we done of all the different deathcore, all the different core metal music.
Yes.
Like
Nintendo core, mathcore,
country core.
I think there was electro core as well.
Yeah.
I feel like that just gets into techno metal and there's like electro metal and all. We actually have a saying that we've used on the odd occasion that there's more genres of music than there are of metal. Because almost any genre of music that you can make, you can combine with metal. I haven't found... What?
You said there are more genres of music than there are of metal. It's actually the other way around. There's more genres of...
metal than there are...
There's more subgenres of metal than there are genres of music.
I'm a noob.
Yeah, if you can... Probably. Just like Rule 34. If it exists, it's probably a metal genre connected in some way or another.
I still haven't found... Well, I probably haven't looked hard enough, but I wouldn't mind making jazz metal at some point, because that'd be nice. That'd be weird, but it'd be nice.
Just like Maori metal.
Maori metal. That'd be... Can you imagine that, going to some 65-year-old's wedding? Hello.
That's the thunder.
What's the thunder?
Thundercore.
That just makes me think of that song by Jackal called There is a song by a band called Jackal. If you guys don't know, look it up. It's called Lumberjack.
Review.
They actually... Oh, yeah, we might do that at some stage. They use a chainsaw in the song. I personally haven't heard it because I was just like, oh, that sounds cool. I'll look at it later, and promptly didn't look at it later. Well done, me. Consistency.
It's windy outside.
Yes, it is. We can hear it.
That's probably due time for another pointless cutaway.
Are you sure you're not one, Mummy?
No, your mum's dead.
Oh, okay.
Get wrecked, son.
Oh.